What you're seeing here are queues that went to view the body of the late President Daniel Arap Moi. The total number of people there were 213,000 Kenyans. So the last day of the public viewing of Kenya's second head of state, Daniel Moi, so many Kenyans, nearly 70,000, stream in from all the corners of the country to pay their last respects. 210,000 people have viewed the late Mzee Daniel Moi's body since Saturday as he lay in state. 64-year-old Noah Tanui, a commando who served in Moi's security detail, came all the way from Kitale to pay his last respects to a man who wasn't just his boss, but a friend and a confidant.
Noah Tanui, a retired GSU commando, left Eldoret Monday, February 10th to pay his last respects to a man who he guarded for nearly 20 years from 1979 to 2002 of his career. Some say a bodyguard becomes a shadow of the man he guards, standing behind, never too far, closer than a man's own shadow. He arrived at the long winding queues stretching from City Hallway, meandering quite a distance, an hour past noon, with shadows short falling opposite the sun. And in less than half an hour, he had gone into Parliament buildings and paid his last respects.
Mzee Moi tulikuwa tunaita Mike Sulu. Mike Sulu is a code name for security. Mike Sulu, that means Mzee. Mzee Moi alaswe kabla mimi mwenyewe nimwambie kwa heri. Hiyo ni roho yangu.
For Major retired Peter Mwivi, who served both in the Moi and Kibaki administrations, this last respect is an honor. He recalls that when former President Moi inspected a parade, there was a signature to his stride. He was disciplined, sharp, smartly dressed as Commander-in-Chief.
In a civilian clothes, I'm supposed to buy like this. And that is exactly what I did. I'm here today to pay my last respect to my commander, who has been my CNC, chief of CNC, for the last 22 years.
Beatrice Chebomon came all the way from Bomet to honor a man whose presidency left a mark, particularly in the education of the girl child.
Sema, nikienda mutanikumbuka. Na leo tumejionea, watu wengi sana wamekuja sababu ya heshima yake.
Being the last day of the viewing of the body of the former head of state, just to get that chance to pay their final respects to the man who was Kenya's second president. More than 200,000 people in the 3 days he lay in state came to view his body. In death, as in life, Moi brought people of different classes and social standing together. Even those who never experienced his presidency came to honor him.
Kwanza nataka nitoe rambirambi zangu kwa Mzee Moi na familia yake, watoto, jamii yake yote. Mzee Moi hasa nilikuwa bodyguard yake.
Dorcas Wangira, Citizen TV, Nairobi.